I kind of feel like I could pass out.
Here, we have some fresh. I almost said. I feel weird.
Brown, and this is Brown's Family Homestead, and I'm just going to be talking a little bit about how my family of 5 sold our 5-bed 4-bath house, moved into an 850 square foot cottage next door to my parents, and then bought 30 acres of our dream property, and we are now building a Barndominium on that land. And soon, in a couple months, we will live in it. And so if you want to see a tour of that Barndominium as it's being built, you can just keep watching this video and I'll be giving a little bit of a tour. But first of all, let me start off by rewinding and going to 2020 with how this all started. In 2020, my husband worked for Michigan State Police. We currently own a landscaping business and we also do some real estate investing. So we are really busy. And at that time, I was pregnant. Now I have a little newborn. And I had a 1- and a 2-year-old at the time. So we were super busy. And my husband actually resigned with the state police because 2020, as we all know, was not great for law enforcement. It was not a great year. It was really sad and just a lot of emotions, and that was not a job that was easy for him to quit, but it was necessary for our family. And with him saying yes to quitting with what we thought the Lord was placing on our hearts for that, it birthed something so beautiful, and that is this story. So my husband comes up to me and says we should sell our house, and I shut it down real quick. I did not something that you tell a 16-week pregnant girl. It was terrifying. So fast forward a couple months later, he brings it back up, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll entertain this a little bit, like we'll just talk about it. So at the end of the conversation, I said, okay, we can do it, but only if I can bring my baby to this home. Like, I don't want to move when I'm pregnant. I just want to bring the baby home here. And so we agreed upon that. We were going to sell our house. Well, with that, with time, I kept thinking about how actually that doesn't make much sense to wait to move, because our house will be empty, the walls will be empty, and it won't be great for me for postpartum to bring a baby home to an empty house. So we decided to get the ball rolling. We got a hold of a realtor and we started the moving process. And with that, we started looking for land on Zillow, couldn't find anything. And then my husband started looking on tax sale sites and people who have defaulted on their loan. And we found 2 parcels on that site that were together 30 acres, and we went to go see it. We fell in love immediately. Like, as soon as our feet touched the ground, it was love at first sight. And we walked it and we felt like the Lord was saving that for us immediately. We felt so much peace. It was abnormal because we're very picky people, and we just felt like it was right. And we got the moving process going. It took a week and our house started pending. And the tax sale auction was going to take place a couple days after our closing date for our house. So we sell our house and we have this auction coming up, and it was supposed to last from somewhere around like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and it was the scariest day ever for me. My husband's calm. He's calm, cool, collected all the time, and I am the one that is like, I was terrified to lose that place. It felt like it was so high stakes, and we just felt like the Lord was really saving that for us. So to lose it, it felt really intense. So it's the day of the auction, and we have our max bid that we will not go past, and we are neck and neck the day of the auction with somebody else, and we're battling back and forth with our bids, and it gets to noon and we've reached our highest bid. And I call my mom panicking. So I'm like, we're gonna lose this place. Like, I can't believe it. I felt like this was for us. What in the world? And at noon, the bidding completely stopped at our max bid, and it never went any higher the entire time. And we got an email at 7 p.m. that said that we got the 2 parcels of land. And so that's how we got our property.
got both.
Oh my god! Really?
Yeah, it says we won both.
Yes! Yes! And a little backstory on the property is that it was very overgrown. It was gross with trash. People were using it as their own little private dumpster. So there's trash everywhere. And there's a huge barn on the property, and that was half collapsed. And then there was also a house that we were for a while considering to fix up, but the township actually considered that house and the barn condemned, and so we had to tear them down because the house was just destroyed in the inside. So we couldn't keep that. So now we have gone through there, we've removed a lot of trees, we have taken down the grass, and we have 2 driveways. That one leads to our future house, one leads to our pole barn, where our Barndominium, I should say, is being built right now. And so we will be living up there for the time being as we slowly build our house. And I can't wait. I'm super excited. This place is amazing, and I'm so thankful that we've been able to stay here, but we're super excited to have a little bit more space and to be on our land finally. Okay, so the kids just woke up, and we're gonna head to the Barndominium right now and show you guys and give you a little bit of a tour of what it looks like. Are you ready to go? Okay, we're in Michigan, it's 8 degrees, we're up in our Barndominium right now. It's a 40 by 64, and I'll show you around. This is where the master bedroom is gonna be. How big is our master bedroom?
It's gonna be 11 by 13 or 14.
And then over here, Al is gonna be our kitchen. And then off of right here, we're gonna have some off right here is going to be some French doors with a 10-foot by 10-foot balcony. And that is our view. And then if you come over here, this is going to be our living room. All right here. A pretty big living room. And then the bathroom over here, coming off of the master bedroom. And then if you come over here, we're gonna have 2 bedrooms. The boys are gonna share a room over here, and then our little girl that was just born is gonna be over on the right side. And this is their view.
We have roughly a 1,400 square foot living quarters above our barn. The barn is 40 by 64 for all the guys out there. It's 8 foot on centers. We have 3 12 by 12 doors. Those will be all pane glass doors for the overheads. We're going with the black steel roof, white steel on the exterior side. We'll wrap all the doors with black, and yeah, that's it. That's the beginning of it.
So that's our Barndominium, and we'll be in there in a couple months from now, and we're super excited. If you wanted to see more of this, I recommend giving this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, because I'll definitely be documenting the behind the scenes of all of this, of moving into our Barndominium, a home tour eventually, and the process of building our future home, developing our land, and eventually we would love to get animals like cows for beef and pigs and meat chickens and chickens for laying eggs. So we have a lot going on. If you want to see more, then I recommend subscribing. So thanks for watching Brown's Family Homestead, our first video. It was fun, and there's definitely going to be more coming.